So, I think it's time we had the talk. This is going to be a C3 tutorial, but I don't think I'm going to be able to accurately teach you C3, but I'll try. But let's start with the stage here. We're going to assume you're going for C3. So, you want to start off the stage. I personally really like this area at the beginning as a practice area. And let me explain why. What most people do when they begin, they dash and then they dash jump to here, right? Okay, that's fine, that's normal, that's cute. If you want to get really good at dashing in this game, what you want to do, you want to learn how to start the stage off and do one dash and jump and make it all the way to this ledge. If you can one dash jump to this ledge like that consistently, I would say you have good movement in this game. So, if you really want to grind your dash chaining, like for example, I missed right there. Like that, it's harder than it looks. So, this is probably, if you take anything from my tutorials, take this, learning to dash perfectly like this. That I would call that a perfect dash if you can make that. This is the ultimate training area. I cannot stress this enough right here in the beginning. So that, because if you dash like that the rest of the game, you'll be shaving time off. But I digress. This is about a tutorial for the level. Let's do it. You saw the first part. Actually do this dash and try and make it. If you have to do two dashes, dash from here to where X is hidden behind the tree, then dash again and just do the same thing. The end goal here is that you want to like basically land somewhere here, like the edge. So we're doing Chameleon 3, which means we have to get the heart using a glitch called a Phantom Grab. I'll cover that more when we get there. But one way to help set that up is we want to take damage at some point before we get there. The fastest way to take damage and not lose too much speed is bonking this guy like that, kind of. Like, not quite like that. Let me do it right. It's actually pretty hard for me to do. It's like you want to hit him in the way where like you get stuck. There we go. Did you see how I kind of like got stuck on the log as I got hit and I just instantly kind of plopped off of it? Let me show that a few times. Let's see if I can do... Nope, not that time. I just got stuck. I didn't get my jump there. See, this dashing is hard, actually. But I want to show what it looks like. There we go. You see how I just plopped off again? So you'll just have to slow down that section and like kind of try follow what I do with the input viewer. So no matter how you do here, you bop that guy. You jump here. So you're jumping... As you dash off this thing, you're firing a dash lemon to kill the grasshopper here. But as you fire that dash lemon, hold on, fire, you're holding down charge. And you're jumping up here, you're jumping up here, and you're immediately letting go of the charge to destroy these logs before the axe guy can get to them. And then you're just jumping through. So I'll demonstrate that. Hold down charge. Bust all over him. And now when X is behind this tree at the apex of your jump, you're firing another dash lemon to hit this chameleon. This grasshopper here. This guy's a celebrity. He's called the Chameleon 3 Grasshopper because life or death depends on this guy. Your run is in his hands. They say some bosses in this game are RNG. Nah, it's this grasshopper. And let me explain why. You need this grasshopper to drop an item, such as this. You know, while you take damage, obviously. You need him to drop either an ammo or a health. If he drops a 1-up like that guy just did, that's bad. So here we go. So you get up here, you want him to drop this ammo. Now this is the C3. I'm not going to give you a full in-depth tutorial on Chameleon 3. There's a million others on YouTube. Just type Mega Man X, C3, or Chameleon 3 tutorial and find them elsewhere. But I'll explain to you the basics of what this trick is. This trick is an application of a glitch called a Phantom Grab. Let's first demonstrate what's down here. You come down here, it's not actually a cliff that kills you until like you get to down there. That will kill you. But there's these blocks here. You can break them, right? It's like, okay, cool, I'm breaking these blocks. Let's break them all real quick. It's like, oh, now what? What? There's a heart there, but I can't make that jump. I have no way to get over there, you might say to me. Well, fear not. We're not going to get the heart over there. We're going to make the heart come to us. So I think I've taught this section enough. So, oh, this is another thing. Sometimes this grasshopper won't drop an item. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to scroll off screen and then respawn him. And then try again. and then scroll them off screen, try again. You see what I mean? Like, try again, nothing. Scroll them off screen, 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 try again. There we go, we got something. So now you're going to want to switch to the Kuwanger weapon, the boomerang cutter. Let me think how I'm going to explain this. What I'm doing. This glitch called a phantom grab. You get an item in your boomerang. Oh, I'm going to have to show this off in full. It might take me a few tries. This is a hard glitch. So you'll notice I got the heart that's over there. Look, the heart's gone. How did I get it? Long story short of this glitch, if you have an item in your boomerang, you see this health that's in my boomerang? This health is in my boomerang. If you catch it at a certain spot, as the heart loads, it replaces the item in the boomerang with whatever item is loading off screen, which in that example was the heart. That's the long story short of this glitch, and we're going to use this another application of this glitch on the next stage. So you want to make sure you understand this. So it switches the item, see, if you saw the heart briefly, and you gotta make it back. Again, I'm not going to show you in depth how to do this. There's a million tutorials on this on YouTube probably. Just if you want to slow down my video and watch exactly what I'm doing, do it. But anyway, when you're done this section, we're going to go up here for the mini-boss. So this mini-boss right here, we need to beat him to get the armor. I'm going to make a save state here for a reason. My visual cue, do you see the rocks falling at the top left? As the final rock is about to collide with the rock below it, like I would say right there. You see how it's like there's a little gap in the rocks up there? That's my visual cue to dash jump and start firing, usually. What I'm aiming for, I'm essentially aiming for this robot's groin. Or like basically his dick. Sometimes you'll hit his left leg, sometimes you'll hit his right leg, but you're aiming around like the groinal area. The idea is you want to get a dash lemon in on him before he lands. Sometimes it bounces off of his thigh. Bounced off of his thigh. It keeps bouncing off his thigh when I do it. Oh my god, I suck at this right now. There we go, got hit. So, with this boss, I believe it is... I'll have to count. Let me fight him normally. Let me get a good fight in. I'll show you what a good fight looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It is 5 dash lemons and 18 boomerangs to kill him. And your boomerangs are very, very carefully rationed all throughout this stage, because the boomerang is that boss's weakness, and it's also the Sting Chameleon boss's weakness, who you fight later in this stage. But let me go a little more in depth in this fight. So, no matter what happens in the beginning, if you hit your shot or not, you have to shoot. There's 2 weaknesses this guy has: his eye, like his red eye on top, and his hole here when he like does that claw attack. I don't think there's no other way to get him. Like when he does that claw attack, he's vulnerable to normal shots. It looks like. But ideally, you just want to keep pumping at his eye. 1, 2. Wait, I miscounted. That's 5. Let me do it again. Him on the groin. Oh yeah, his legs. I'm sorry, I apologize. His legs are also a weakness when he jumps. Let me try and get him to jump. I missed. I hit his claw that time. Is he gonna jump again? So yeah, he has a weakness when he's exposed like that. Let's get him. Yeah, you see how I shot him in the legs there? His legs, his body when the claw is out, and his eye are all spots you can hit. So let's see, legs, missed. I'll try and fight him again. So you just count 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to boomerang. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now, one more thing about this guy, you don't want to pump your boomerangs out too fast because, let me show you what's going to happen. He only takes damage when he flashes white, and I hope that's showing up on the feed because hopefully I'm recording at 60 FPS, but let me try to get him the claw. If I spam boomerangs, only 1 out of 4 boomerangs is actually hurting him, and you don't want that. You need to carefully ration your boomerangs. This guy tends to just randomly be invincible to your boomerangs. Like, you feel like he would be out of invincibility frames, but no, he's always got like 1 or 2 left when you shoot him. It always feels kind of random with this guy, so you want to space out your shots. It's better to wait a couple frames and space out your shot than losing boomerangs to this guy and not having enough for the boss. Because if you don't have enough for the boss, the fight will get out of control, and you don't want that. So one more time. Let's fight him properly. 3, 4, 5, boomerang, boomerang. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That was a good pattern. Normally, sometimes he'll jump around, and you just don't want that. So try and get your toe into the capsule here. You don't have to, but I like to do it. You'll get your armor upgrade, which means you'll only take half damage. So I have a specific pattern. Now, hold on. Let me. There's a reason I keep rewinding this. Hold left during this cutscene where you're getting this, and there's a reason. Hold left, make X walk all the way over to this end of the screen. And then make X walk all the way to the right so that X is in front of this rock in the background. And then, here, I'm going to demonstrate it again. All the way to the left of the screen, then back to this right rock. Now, what I'm going to do, I time the screen unlock using a setup. The next step is going to be dash to this rock, then dash to this rock. Then by the time you dash jump here, the screen should unlock. So I'm going to demonstrate it one more time. That's my visual cue. Hold left all the way to you're at the end. Right, dash, dash, jump. And boom, you see that? I'm right out there as the screen unlocks. It like couldn't be more perfect. One more time. Hold left, hold right to the rock, dash, dash, jump. And then just try and get as deep into this tunnel as you can. Like, you probably want to land right here, ideally. So, within one dash, you want to land... Again, you want to have perfect dashes. So you land... it's tough to do while pausing. You're not going to be able to beat this falling rock guy. You just can't. So, what I like to do is just that. You jump on... You land... You can land here, too, and just jump over. But I like to make it, like, better. It's faster to land on this top surface on the corner and then jump backwards and over him. So, jump backwards over him. And then just do what you can for this section to just jump over these rock guys. I don't ever dash. I just dash jump everything in there. So besides this, nothing but dash jumps from here on out. This part's pretty self-explanatory. You just have to copy my movement. There's nothing really to it. Except this end guy. There's a little trick with this end guy. Ready? So this is all dash jumps. Just learn to copy the movement. Slow this part down. This guy, I like to shoot. Let me show it one more time just to be safe. I like to shoot and bounce a lemon off of him because that gives me a charge. Watch. Shoot, bounce a lemon off. I didn't do it right, but I'm charging, right? So as I jump out of the cave, at about this point, where it's about the downwards, I jump and I let go of a shot to kill that bird. Killing that bird reduces some lag. That's completely optional, but again, lag reduction, it helps. So let me try and show this fully. I'm not doing this right. I haven't done it in a while. Anyway, kill bird. So, this is just dashing. This is just good movement. Most important thing here, as you're coming up here, you want to boomerang this health. I mean, this 1-up and get it. That 1-up is what's going to save the run later. From there, you'll just... Once you get up here, you'll jump to this bush, and then you'll jump to this robot. And we're going to talk about mech strats here. So we're going to get in the ride armor. How do I do mech strats? So the reason why I get into a max, look at X's max dash, little tiny dash, right? But look at the robot's dash, way further. So in theory, the robot's faster. So you want to maximize your dashes to the robot. So I like to dash to like the edge of this tree. Then my next dash goes up here. As I'm jumping, I'm fisting this guy, right? So, dash, dash, as I'm jumping, fist this guy. I don't think there's any way I can really explain this part to you. This is another one of those things you're just going to have to slow down the video and pay very close attention to what the background things are when I jump and do my motions. That's why I'm showing the input viewer. So let's do that. I'll try and do a few good sections. I'll tell you if they're good or bad or not. So let's see. Sometimes drops will mess you up. So you're going to see a lot of stuff at once, but really you're just trying to get through this as fast as you can. I'm taking these bonks on purpose so I can be invincible through the big robot guys. So those big robot guys that are also in the ride armor, just like me, they cause lag. So when you're getting, I will say this, when you're riding past those big robot guys, you want to kind of get like this, like where you're behind them, and punch so that they fly to the left of the screen while you're going right. Because look, if he follows you, there's so much lag on the screen. Oh, that's unbearable. It's like, so you want to make them go left while you're going right and hopefully despawn them. Like, let's see. That guy's gone now. He's just gone. And we're doing the same principle to this robot coming up right here. You don't want them to chase you. Them chasing you is bad. So that's the biggest thing of mech strats. You just want to knock those two robot guys out, and you use the smaller enemies here. Think of them as stepping stones to make yourself invincible. Because look, if I don't make myself invincible, what's going to happen? I'm just going to bonk. That's a bad example there, but let's see over here. What happens if I kill this guy? Well, now I'm going to like get hit by him. Oh, I just got stopped by this guy. Oh, I can go past him now, but I got stopped by him. So that's what you want to do, basically. Make yourself invincible. That guy jumped out of the way on his own. He'll do that sometimes. That's a bro. That's very bro of him. Make yourself invincible. Punch him like that, so you're at the edge of him, and there you go. The final thing you want to do, I'm going to show you the mech strat one more time. Once you're past the second big robot guy, you want to just jump out of your mech using up and jump, up on the D-pad and jump, and you want to be holding a charge going into the boss arena. So, and that's it. Just hold the charge going into the boss arena. So here's why you need to ration your boomerangs carefully. This boss, boomerangs are his weakness. You want to start using that. So what I'm going to do, actually, let me make a save state as his health is filling. You want to try and shoot him on the way up. Like, he's going to jump like that. Sometimes he'll do a high jump and like that. Like, you'll miss him sometimes. But usually that's a high jump again. The high jump pattern is more rare. Sometimes he just goes up and sticks his tongue in the ceiling like this. You want him to do this pattern. This is the better pattern, for sure. You can deal with both, but this one saves a tiny bit of time. So once you shoot him, no matter what happens, you're switching the... You say I switched the boomerang as soon as I shot him. You're just going to shoot him. And then shoot him. And then shoot him. You basically stay in the middle, and you face the direction he's going to go. He always goes, like, left to right. That's the whole fight. Like, it's like a rhythm. So shoot him, boom. Left, boom, right, boom. Left, right, left, right, left, right. And then for the final boomerang, make sure you're in the middle. Because again, every boss fight in this game, you want to end it in the middle. This boss fight is very simple. Just left. Let me show you one more time. Even if you get hit there, it doesn't matter. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And then you just end the fight as close to the middle as you can. And that would be Sting Chameleon stage. So you're in the middle. Looks like I wasn't fully in the middle. Whatever. No big deal. So next stage select. Here's an interesting one. This stage select is going to be up and left. We're going to Storm Eagle. Can you do a diagonal upward? Not really. This one has to be up left and kind of like a immediate motion. Watch the input viewer. Up left. See that? Up left. And then hit the stage. So next we'll be talking about Storm Eagle. See you there.